We, Team 2, are representing the topic listening skills. Listening is the ability to accurately receive and interpret message in the communication process. Listening is the key to all effective communication. Without the ability to listen effectively, the messages are easily misunderstood. If there is one communication you should aim to master, then listening is it. The importance of listening is that it helps to developing a better understanding of facts, ideas and thoughts. It is a creative force that attacks a magnet and encourages the people to open up. The listeners are the actual strategic thinkers as they know the importance of the soft skills and how to gain maximum benefit from it. And the types of listenings are
Myself Amarjot, and here I am going to talk about the different types of listening. Well, according to the different reasons, depending upon the goal in which we are trying to achieve, the listening is mainly classified into 4 different types. They are appreciative listening, empathic listening, comprehensive or active listening, and at last the critical or analytical listening. The first one is appreciative listening. When we discuss about appreciative listening, it is nothing but listening for pleasure and enjoyment. For example, assume you are a music lover and you usually listen to some music which makes you more happy. This is an appreciative listening because you are enjoying it. Another example is when we listen to a comedy routine or to an entertaining speech, it also makes us happy, right? So these kinds of listening will come under appreciative listening. The next one is empathic listening. Well, from the word itself, it is clear that it is related to emotion. So it states that empathic listening is listening to provide emotional support for the speaker. In this type of listening, you want to be fully present in the moment, listening to what the speaker is saying. One of the best examples for empathic listening is when your best friend is sharing his or her feelings to you, then you will emotionally support your friend by listening and being a part of his or her feelings. So, listening by understanding the speaker's emotion is empathic listening. The last one is critical or analytical listening. It is the listening to evaluate the content of the message. As a critical listener, you are listening to all part of the message, to analyzing it, and to evaluate what you heard. Example for critical or analytical listening is before we go to buy a new smartphone, we probably do some research and listen closely to our friends, relatives, and also to the salesperson to get the best one. So we evaluate and analyze the information for the messages that we heard from these people to buy one. These kinds of listening will come under critical.
Hello everyone, I am Meera. My topic was barriers to effective listening. Barriers to effective listening. In communication parlance, we call them as listening barriers, hurdles or obstacles which stops you from effective listening. If you don't listen effectively, you can't respond effectively. So, these listening barriers are divided into 6. They are psychological barriers, environmental barriers, personal or emotional barriers, socio-cultural barriers, linguistic barriers, and physical barriers. First one, the psychological barrier. The barrier that affects you most of the time in a negative way, and it is difficult to remove this barrier to listen effectively. It is with you sometimes since your birth, the way you are grown up, the culture you belong to. For example, close-mindedness, ego, jealous, etc. The second one was environmental distraction. It is divided into 3. Physical distraction, loud talking, and visual barriers. These are the barriers that occur within our surrounding and it will affect our listening. Next one is emotional or personal barrier. Negative emotions such as fear, anxiety, sadness, anger, etc. comes under this barrier, and it can even affect your listening skills. The next one is linguistic barrier. In this barrier, there is less to do with your emotions but more to do with your language and the way you speak. For example, lag time. Lag time means the time lag that taken by a speaker to address the first word to the second one. Let's look next barrier. Socio-cultural barrier. This particular barrier very much resides in a business organization. For example, barriers which comes with different backgrounds of people. When someone intrudes to our personal space, we will become conscious, and that conscious mind will stop us from listening effectively. The last one was physiological barrier. Under this barrier, we have something to do with our body. For example, hearing impact, fear, pain, tiredness, etc. If you are not physically there, it will stop you from listening effectively. To some extent, all these barriers will stop you from listening effectively.
You can make listening effective in the following ways. Stop talking as you cannot listen during talking. Watch and witness your body and mind to make sure that you are free from negative emotions. Avoid any external distractions if there is any, like playing TV, radio, or any other external distractions. Be patient and allow the speaker sufficient time to communicate. Do not interrupt him. Put the talker with ease, with smiling face and sweet words so that he can communicate frankly and fearlessly. Create the right environment. Make sure that your listening is not selective or partial, but total and deep.